Dear Minister of Defense of the Republic of North Macedonia, Ms. Slavjanka Petrovska, spoštovani minister za obrambo Republike Slovenije, gospod Marjan Šarc, Your Excellency, Suzana Zelenovska, Ambassador of the Republic of North Macedonia to the Republic of Slovenija, spoštovani župan občine Pivka, gospod Robert Smrdel, dear distinguished guests, dear friends, a warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the team of the Park of Military History. With this ceremony, we will commemorate the donation of the four-barreled anti-aircraft gun, M38, the legendary Flakvierling 38, that dates back to World War II and was donated by the Republic of North Macedonia to the Republic of Slovenia as a sign of common history and good cooperation. In the Park of Military History, we have set ourselves a very ambitious goal years ago to complete our tank artillery collection with examples of all armored vehicles and guns that appeared on Slovenian territory in history. One of the very specific cannons is the four-barreled anti-aircraft gun that we are taking into custody today. With this ceremony, we will also hand over this newly arranged space, intended for the presentation of special exhibits, visiting exhibits, as well as the promotional presentation of units of Slovenian armed forces and their equipment. The promotion of Slovenian army is namely an important mission of our museum. K besedi bi zato povabil ministra za obrambo Republike Slovenije, gospoda Marjana Šarca. Prosim.
Spoštovani gostje, distinguished guests, dear minister, I'm very pleased to greet you here in this museum, which is of a significant value for our history, for our military, and for our state as such. In this museum, you can see our history in brief. It's an important monument of what happened on this territory, and all this equipment that we see here was engaged in these territories, and we are very grateful to you for this donation, because it means us a lot, because our museum, as the director said, it has a mission to educate young people, to educate educate the ones who didn't live in Yugoslavia, who don't know the history, and especially don't know the history of Second World War. So this donation of yours will contribute to further development of this museum, and I'm very pleased that I can be honored to open it here with you in your presence. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear Minister, thank you, and Mr. Director, I would like to congratulate you on this new project, and I wish you all the best in the future, that museum will be even more widespread in this territory, and all the best in light of tourism, education, history, and everything else. Thank you very much.
Hvala, gospod minister. The donation of the museum exhibit represent an important addition to the collection of the Military Museum of Slovenian Armed Forces and of the Park of Military History. But it is also about enriching the treasury of our national military historical heritage. So, full of gratitude, I invite the Minister of Defense of the Republic of North Macedonia, Ms. Slavjanka Petrovska, on the stand, please.
Thank you. Distinguished attendants, dear Minister, colleagues, friends, I'm really impressed from what I have seen today here in this museum, and I really congratulate you, Director, and your team on the excellent job that you have done. The museums are our authentic heritage, places where we learned about the history, places that inspire us, inspire and connect us with our ancestors. That reminds places which reminds us of the past, but of course, which are the roadmap for building our joint future. I will not take along with my long speech, of course. I'm very glad and I really appreciate the fact that with this donation, North Macedonia will enrich your museum exhibits here at the History Park, and I'm glad that you will continue, of course, with your work that you have done an excellent job. Thank you very much, and I promise that North Macedonia will follow your example, at least we can do that. I'm honored to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Minister. In the name of the Park of Military History and also on behalf of all custodians of the national heritage, I would like to express our gratitude to you as a representative of the government of the Republic of North Macedonia for this donation. I promise you that we will take good care of the exhibit, and that it is in this most visited museum in our country, it will be a witness of the deep connection between our two nations and the good cooperation between two countries. Thank you also to everyone who was in any way connected with this donation, with Operation Flag, as we called it. Thanks to the leadership of the Ministry, to the Logistics Directorate, the Military Heritage Administration, and the Military Museum of Slovenian Armed Forces. A very special thanks goes to Defense Council in North Macedonia, Mr. Primož Šauc, who carried an important weight of this project. Hvala, Primož. Now it is time to cut the ribbon with which the ministers will symbolically open the new exhibition. The new exhibition space and present the renovated exhibit to the interested public. Thank you to all of you for your visit. I wish you a nice afternoon in our museum.